Gotcha. I'm trying to keep this clean for YouTube, but anyway. One thing, and I wasn't even going to talk about this until right before I started this stream, but all throughout today, or just about most of the day, I've been watching this guy. Hold on, what's his name? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. He's not just a YouTuber, he's also a musician. His name is Dorian, and he has his own record label, called independent record label called Group 82. This is an important story, and this is going to get a little personal. But back to the game. Well, he talks about, again, he's a musician, so he talks about how like the music industry works, you know, ownership, entrepreneurship. He talks about masters and all that stuff. Now, while I don't do music anymore, I still relate that to like content creation. You know, same thing with entrepreneurship and all that stuff. I like. Ooh, don't hit my vehicle now. That was my whip that you just hit. So anyway, he talks about ownership, owning your masters and all that stuff. And again, while I no longer do music, him just talking about being a musician and doing what he loves and being an entrepreneur. And, you know, he talked about the hard work that he had to put in order to get to the position that he's in. So that got me thinking about something, right? This is what it got me thinking about the time that I wanted to be, about me being a content creator and all that stuff. And again, this story is about to get a little personal, and I'm about to be a little open with y'all real quick. I remember when I first decided that I wanted to be a content creator, not when I wanted to become a content creator, but when I wanted to make that as, you know, my career, not just a side thing I was doing, but as a career. And I remember it almost vividly because it was actually this year I decided that, you know, that I want to be a full-time, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, obviously, because I don't have the following, the subscribers and all that stuff, but I remember it so clearly. So earlier this year, or the middle of this year, right, so it was the middle of, it was either right before the summer or right when summer hit. Ooh, I just hit all of them. I was going through a lot. And I'm not going to dive too much into details, but I was going through a lot, basically. During this time, I was having trouble with my job. It kind of still is. This when all the protests was going on, when the George Floyd thing was happening, Breonna Taylor, all that stuff. That was weighing on me hard. I was going through a lot of stuff. Not only that, I was having car problems. And while I had a warranty on my car, the warranty people was dragging their feet. I didn't know if my car was going to get fixed, and mind you, the repair was going to be like $6,000-7,000 because it needed a new engine. Now, it wasn't anything I did because I take care of my vehicles. So they was dragging their feet, and the repairs would have cost, like, I don't know if I said it already, over $6,000. Of course, I don't have that kind of money, so I don't know if I'm gonna have a car. So I was going through that. Again, the warranty people was dragging their feet. And, you know, at the time, me and my now ex-girlfriend, we was going through stuff, and then we end up breaking up. So I'm going through all this stuff. So let me get closer to the mic. So I remember this so vividly. So because of that, I needed to take time off of work. I needed to take some time off of work. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on leave because I need time to heal myself. I need time to take care of myself and all this kind of stuff. So I was able to go on leave. Now, here's where the issue lied. This is where the issue lied. I just wanted to go on leave for 2, maybe at the most 3 weeks. You know, have some time to recoup myself, gather myself, heal. You know, all that stuff. Because, I don't know if I told y'all, well, I told y'all I have ADHD, but one thing I didn't tell y'all, well, I think I said this before in one of my videos, but I also have anxiety, and, you know, I'm going through depression and all that kind of stuff at this time. So, I needed time away from work so I can heal. Now, some people might think, now there's some people out there that might say, there ain't no reason, you gotta push through, you gotta still go to work, you still gotta take care of your family and this, that, and stuff, which is true. Stuff you gotta push through, but there's things you just cannot push through. Just like, you know, you have heart disease and other illnesses. Mental illness is a real freaking illness, and you need time to heal. You need time to get your treatment and all that kind of stuff. Because stress kills people. Because it can, oh shoot, I didn't realize my shields was low. I needed I needed time to heal. You need to heal when you're going through mental issues and all that stuff, depression, anxiety, and all that kind of stuff. You need time to heal. Just like with any other sickness, with any other illness, you need treatment. You need medical treatment, and you need time. So I needed time to heal. So with that being said, and this is all gonna come into full circle soon on what I'm talking about. I know we're talking about entrepreneurship and all that kind of stuff, but it's all gonna come in full circle in a minute. I decided to go on leave for about 2-3 weeks. Now, here's the thing. With my job, I'm not sure how other jobs work, but with my job, see, the way that we do the leave is a third-party entity handles the leave stuff. So because of that, I had to go through a third party in order to enter my leave and all that stuff. All right, I only wanted to go on leave for 3 weeks. Keep that in mind. 3 weeks. I didn't go back to work till like 5-6 weeks later. And I'm gonna tell you why. In order for me to go back to work, the leave people had to approve me and clear me to go back to work. Not only the leave people had to clear me to go, but also my doctor, which they had to do the paperwork and all that stuff, which there was a lot of back and forth with that. And also my job, I had to wait till my job also told me that it was okay to go back to work. So I had to depend on 3 entities to tell me I can go back to work.
Approaching the comm outpost.
Drop us in the courtyard.
I gotta wait for 3, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little passionate about this, but I gotta wait for 3 people to tell me I can work, that I can make money. I gotta wait till all 3 of these entities tell me it's okay, you can start making money again, you can start working again and all that stuff. I wanted to go back to work, and I couldn't until all 3 of these entities clear me. So I'm gonna get back to the game. So I'm getting stressed out because I'm waiting for these entities, all 3 of these entities to tell me I can go back to work. Now, luckily, I had money saved up. I have some money saved up to hold me over. Plus, I cut grass as a side job as well. And I make a decent money off that. Not like a livable amount, but enough. So luckily, I have that. But at that's when I had an epiphany and was like, and I'm thinking to myself, I can't do this no more. Hold on, let me turn this down because this is screaming in my ear. At this moment, I told myself, it's kind of hard to tell a story while also playing the game at the same time and try to play consistently. But I'm thinking at that moment, while I was going through all this, I told myself, so I have to depend on somebody else to tell me when I can work, when I can't work, and all this kind of stuff. And not only that, I'm thinking to myself, I'm sick. I'm literally, I know some people might not consider mental illness a sickness, but it's just as much a sickness as any other illness. A sickness, a cold, COVID, whatever. And at that moment, and I even, so the fact I had to depend on people just to tell me I can work on that, to tell me whether I might have a job on that, because at any moment, because there are some states that's at will, and what that means is a job can fire you for no reason whatsoever. They can literally say we don't want you no more, and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I'm thinking to myself, I had to depend on these people to tell me I can work and make money. That I got to depend on these people to tell me I can feed my family. Now, I don't got a family of my own, but y'all know what I mean. That got me thinking. So you mean to tell me I have... The point I'm trying to make is, if I get sick and I need to call out... Oh, so if I got to call out of work because I'm sick, whatever my illness is, whatever my sickness is, whatever is going on, you mean to tell me that if I need to call out because I need to heal because I'm sick, whether it's a mental sickness or I got a bad cold or whatever the case is, if I call out, you mean to tell me I will lose my job? So at that moment, when I was dealing with that, I said, screw it. I want to work for myself now. I'm tired of people telling me what I can and can't do as far as work go. If I need to heal, I need to heal. And here's the crazy thing, and I'm gonna pause this game for a second because I'm really passionate about this. My biggest thing was, and I say this, I remember one time, because when I was going through this, I posted this on Facebook. Now my Facebook page is private, but I did screenshot this and put it on Instagram where I was like working for somebody else's for the birds. That's why I want to work for myself. That's why I made the decision to say I want to become a content creator. Not only just a content creator, but an entrepreneur as well, because I was like, I'm tired of dealing with this. I wasn't able to go back to work till 5 weeks when I planned only for 3 weeks to be out. I'm sick. So what y'all want me to do? And here's the thing. Let's just say I decided to go to work when I'm really sick and I really need time to heal. What if I decided to go to work and push myself beyond the brink, beyond myself, push myself to the point I die, right? What if I decided to push myself to the point that I die, right? Now I know this is grim, but we're speaking facts here. We're speaking facts. What if something happened to me, right? Then what? Now your job might mourn for you for a couple of days, a week or two at the most, offer therapy and all that stuff. But after that, they're gonna replace you, and somebody's gonna be working at your same desk that you was working at. And I promise I'm gonna get back to the game, but I'm speaking real facts here because I want y'all to understand where I came from. What finally made me press my decision to say this is what I want to do. I want to be a content creator. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to work for myself. Essentially, the choice was I wanted to work for myself. What I got tired of was being afraid of if I call out or if I needed time to myself to heal because I got, this going on, my depression, ADHD, anxiety, all that stuff that's going on. And I cannot take that time off because I'm afraid that I might get fired or whatever the case is. That means I'm not having no income. So then now, because I'm so scared, I'm going to go to work when I should be at home resting. Now, I do believe that you have to press through whatever problems you have. You have to press through. You have to persevere. But there's some things that you need to rest for, especially if you're sick. So, again, that job is going to get rid of you. Not get rid of you. I'm sorry. That job, if something happened to you, your job is going to replace you within a week or two. Meanwhile, all my loved ones have lost somebody. They lost a son. They lost a cousin. They lost a brother. My friend, all that stuff. They lost a loved one because they was going through a sickness. But yet they decided to go to work until it killed them. And then what if I had a family and people that was dependent on me? I'm gone. I have a family that I have to feed. Mortgage got to get paid. Insurances for my children. Like I said, I don't have family and kids, but all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get back to the game. I'm sorry, y'all. But all that stuff is going on, and I'm gone. I can't take care of my family because I passed away because I decided to work through my sickness. And, hold on, I forgot how to turn off the night vision. Shoot. Oh, there we go. So I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with depending on another job, working for somebody else and having them tell me I can't take this time off or whatever the case is. It's scary. So that's why I decided to make the choice of really pursuing being working for myself, being a content creator and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing it just for the money. I'm doing it more for the financial freedom, not have to work under somebody else, not have to take somebody else's crap. Because there's some jobs out there, there's some managers and supervisors out there that think they can talk to you any type of way, and then they know that you're dependent on that job because that job is paying your bills and keeping a roof over your family head. So they know that you're not going to do much, or otherwise you're going to be fired and you're not going to be able to take care of your family. That's why I made my decision to, now I'm still working, and I know this path is going to be hard. I know it's not going to be easy. And again, I'm not doing this just for the, where that leak come from? I'm not doing this just for the money. Now, I do know you can make great money off YouTube, but I'm not doing this just for the money. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about being a YouTuber. I have fun. Oh, where did he come from? He almost got me. But this is what I love to do. I'm happy about this. I'm passionate about this. Let me tell you something right now. My job that I have right now, and I'm at the point right now, I don't care if they see this or not. I don't care. I freaking hate my job for multiple reasons. Not just because of the sickness and all that kind of stuff. It's for multiple reasons, and I'm not going to get into all that. I want to restore my health. Thank you. But, shotgun. I'm just done with working for jobs and depending on jobs to tell me whether I can work or not and this, that, and the other. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to say, if I'm sick, I don't have to call in or worry about whether I'm gonna have a job or not. It's just a matter of just saying, I like the freedom of just, first of all, not have to report to anybody. And then the second thing is, again, it's just that I don't want to work for anybody else anymore. I want to work for myself. I want to make my own. I want to make my own brand. You know, I want to answer to myself. And when I do have a family, again, being an entrepreneur, you spend a lot of time on your business, your brand, and all that stuff. But at the same time, it allows that freedom. If my kids have a graduation and all that stuff, instead of going to my job and asking, is it okay if I take this day off so that way I can see my kids walk across the stage and stuff? Or again, I gotta go to doctor's appointment, all that stuff. I gotta hope that they let me go to my doctor. A lot of businesses and doctors' offices are open from 9 to 5:30 or 4, whatever the case is. That's what time I'm working. So I either have to take that time. I have to take that time off. And if they can't give me that time off, I can't go to the doctor. So that way I can get my medicine, get the treatment and all this stuff, so it can prevent me from having an episode, from getting sick, and all this kind of stuff. If I run my own business, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to take care of this, and then I'm going to come back. So that's why I want to become a YouTuber. This is why I want to become a content creator. This is why I want to become an entrepreneur. This is why I want to have my own business. It's not because of the money. It's not because I want to become rich. If I get stuck at making 60, 70, 80,000 a year, being an entrepreneur, and I hope to make way more than that, or being a content creator, so be it. I had that freedom. Nobody's not telling me, oh, nah, you can't do this. You have to come to work this day. This, that, and the other. And if you don't come on this day, you get a report on your attendance, and then you get fired because of this, that, and the other. I'm tired of that. And let me tell y'all something real quick. Every job that I've worked at, I've always got in trouble or had trouble working those jobs. It's not because I'm not smart or anything, because I'm smart. But because of ADHD and all this stuff, and I'm not saying that because of ADHD I can't work. I can work. But there's certain work that I can and then I have trouble doing. So because of that, I need additional time to do my work. And depending on what kind of job it is, you don't have that additional time. It's like if you don't do this, you have to meet numbers. Because I work at a call center right now. But you have to meet numbers, meet metrics, and all that kind of stuff. If I don't meet these numbers, I could possibly lose my job. But I need time to process things. It takes me longer than the average person to do my work. So with this, being a content creator, this is what I love to do. This is what I know how to do best. This is what allows me time to process stuff and all this stuff. Again, I have ADHD. This is why I pause the game, why I can multitask. If I'm really into the conversation, to have a clear and concise conversation, I need to pause the game for a second. But this is important to me. And I hope the people that's watching is listening to this. Because again, I'm not doing YouTube just for the money. And I don't care how long it takes me to get to where I want to be. This is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work hard at it. Let me tell you something. Earlier today, and for the people that's watching, because I'm going to do a highlight. I'm going to do this for one of my highlights and talk the highlight videos, whatever I call it. But for the people that's watching, let me tell you something. I woke up at 5 in the morning today. Because today's Sunday right now, and I had a lot of stuff that I had to do. So I was like, and I knew I had to stream today. So I said, let me wake up 5 in the morning. I recorded 5 in the morning, and I finished one of my Let's Plays. And a friend of mine, my friend Brianna, who also goes by Loud Hippie, which y'all should go subscribe to her. Y'all should go subscribe to Loud Hippie. She's going to have more content coming soon. But she asked me a question. And she asked me, and she's probably watching right now. I hope she's watching. So this is what she said. She said, I got a question. Why you go so hard? And this is what I told her. I said, I'm done working regular jobs and not being happy. Every job I had, I always had trouble or got in trouble somehow because I struggle with all of them. This is what I'm passionate about, and I'm going to do it. Even if I fail at it, at least I tried and gave it everything. That's why I'm willing to sacrifice sleep and having a life so I can achieve my dreams. Let me tell you something real quick. I have made so many sacrifices into this YouTube. I know I only have maybe close to 200 subscribers. But you have to start from somewhere. All YouTubers started from somewhere. Every single YouTuber that's out there started with 0 subscribers. They didn't start off with 1 million or whatever, how much they have. They started with 0. They work hard. One of my favorite YouTubers, Star Wars Theory, I was watching one of his videos on how he came up. He said he was miserable at the jobs he was working at. When he uploaded his first video and saw what it did, he was like, this is something I really want to do. This is what I'm passionate about. He said he lost sleep. He said he was up day and night to the point he was exhausted, that he was actually having seeing things coming out the wall. Because when you're very tired, sometimes psychosis kick in and you start hallucinating and all that kind of stuff when you're super tired because your brain is not working right because you haven't got any rest. And this is going to be long, but I don't care. I want y'all to listen to this because I want everybody to pursue their dreams. If you're not happy, do something about it. But anyway, he was saying he was losing sleep. He stopped going to the gym and all that stuff. Now, both him and me, like I talked to him before. I never talked to him before, but he doesn't advise this, and I definitely don't advise this. Especially if you have mental illness or something like that, please get your rest. And I try to get as much rest as possible because since I work a regular job, I need to be rested for, especially the job that I work, I need to be rested because I need to be able to handle people cussing me out and also write notes, and they need to be detailed and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I sleep, because if it wasn't for that, I would still sleep, but it'd be like, okay, I'll sleep whenever. But I literally sacrificed having a social life. I literally just started hanging out with my friends again. Because the weekends is the only time I have. Well, I'm off Wednesdays now, but weekends is the only time I have, and then some weekends I cut grass. So after cutting grass through half of the day, I'm tired. So sometimes, and then not just I'm tired, I already spent half of the day. So I have to, I take a nap real quick and then get back to it and all this stuff because this is the only time I have to record. Is during the weekends at night when my dad ain't home or whatever the case is, when he's off and all that kind of stuff. So I sacrifice my social life. I've recently just started hanging out with my friends again. So when I say I'm passionate about becoming a content creator, entrepreneurship, having my own business and all that stuff, I really mean it. I'm going to get off this topic right now, but this is the reason why I want to be a content creator. I'm tired of answering, and I keep pointing this way because my work computer is right there. But I'm done with it. I'm done with working for somebody else. This is what I'm happy about. I'm tired of not being happy. I mean, in all my videos, y'all see me cheery and stuff, but that's what I show y'all. Now, I'm not saying I'm out and about, I'm totally bad out because I'm still blessed beyond belief. I have a roof over my head, I'm able to eat, I have a job, I have income coming in, I have a vehicle, and my health for the most part is okay. And there's always somebody that's worse off. So I'm not like sitting around here being like, man, I got the worst life ever. Because I don't have the worst life. But my happiness is still mine. My happiness is up to me. So that's why I'm going hard at being a content creator. And what I'm sorry, y'all. This is why I'm going so hard, y'all. This is why I've been so consistent. This is why I lose sleep. I'm up late nights and all this stuff. Because this is what I want to do. And I hope y'all listen to this whole thing. Because I'm going to say this right now. If you're not happy with your circumstances, do something about it. I don't care what's going on. As long as you're breathing, as long as you're active, as long as you're able-bodied, pursue your dreams. I don't care what other people say. I don't care if my own family doesn't support, and I know they support me, but I don't care if my own friends or family don't support me. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it until I'm dead, until I fail. And honestly, if being a content creator don't work out, in which I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to put that out there because this is going to work out. But I would never know until I try. So y'all need to do the same thing. Whatever it is, whether it's being a content creator, basketball player, lawyer, doctor, whatever you want to be, do it. You have one life. Make the best of it. Because that's what I'm going to do. This is what I love to do. This is what I want to do. Again, I made so many sacrifices for this. I spent so much money on this. And I'm about to invest even more money on this. I'm going to upgrade my computer so I can stream while playing PC games and record at the same time. Because right now my computer can't handle it. That's going to be about $400. $400 or $500 I'm ready to invest. So, anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I went on a total tangent. I wasn't going to talk about this long, but this is important to me because this has been on my mind a lot. So, anyway, let's get back to the game. But seriously, I hope y'all. I hope y'all listening, and just if you have a dream, don't let anything prevent y'all from that dream. But because this is my dream, and I'm going to achieve it. And the only thing that's going to stop me is honestly death. And I'm not going to speak that. And into, because I believe in manifestation. I believe whatever you put out there is what you get back, and that's why I'm working so hard, because I believe that the hard work I'm putting into this, I'm going to get back. But anyway, let's go back to the game. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just I'm so passionate about this. Anyway, on a more positive note, I got Detective Pikachu. I'm about to take a Pikachu. I'm peeking at you. Yay. Alright, y'all, that's it for today's video. And as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and press the like button. If you dislike this video, hopefully you didn't. But if you did dislike this video, go ahead and press the dislike button, because I always appreciate honesty. Drop a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, promoting peace, gaming, and wings.